stop scrolling. The difference between investing $100 a month and investing nothing for the next 10 years could be thousands of dollars. Seriously. And the craziest part? Most people waste that money without even noticing. I know because I almost did. I'm 25, figuring this money stuff out in real time, and when I first heard about investing, I thought it was only for people with huge salaries. Turns out, that was completely wrong. Quick question. What do you spend $100 a month on? A few food deliveries? Random online shopping? Subscriptions you forgot about? Now imagine redirecting that same money into investing. Nothing flashy. Just $100 every month. Here's where it gets interesting. If you invest $100 monthly into a simple index fund and average around 10% a year, after 10 years, you would have invested $12,000 of your own money. Sounds decent, right? Wait. The account would be worth roughly $20,000, not $12,000, around $20,000. That means about $8,000 showed up without you working extra shifts. Pattern interrupt. Read that again in your head. You put in $12,000. You end up near $20,000. That extra money came from your money making money. And then that money making more money. That's the game nobody explained clearly in school. Now, here's the part that surprised me. The first few years feel slow, almost boring. You check the account and think, that's it? Then something strange starts happening. The growth begins speeding up because every dollar already inside the account starts helping create even more dollars. Imagine pushing a giant snowball. At first, it barely moves. Then it gets bigger. Then bigger. Then suddenly it feels like it has a life of its own. That's what investing can look like. Pattern interrupt. But there's a catch. Actually, it's a trap. Most people wait. They say they'll start next year. The next year becomes 3 years, then 5, then 10. And that delay quietly steals money from their future. Let's compare. Person A starts investing $100 a month today. Person B waits 5 years before starting. Same amount, same investment, different timing. Person A ends up way ahead because time did most of the heavy lifting. Not effort, not intelligence. Time. That's the unfair advantage, and almost everyone wastes it. Another pattern interrupt. Think about this. Many people spend $3 a day without remembering where it went. $3. That's basically $100 a month. A snack, a drink, a few impulse purchases. Gone. No future benefit. Now imagine that money building something for the version of you 10 years from now. That future version would probably be begging you to start today, because once time passes, you can't buy it back. One more thing, nobody brags about the investments they never started. But years later, plenty of people regret waiting. Regret compounds too, and it grows faster than expected. Here's the surprising payoff. The goal isn't really the $20,000. The goal is proving to yourself that you can build wealth consistently. Once you see that happen, increasing from $100 to $200 becomes easier. Then bigger opportunities start appearing, and everything begins compounding beyond money, confidence, discipline, freedom. So don't ask, what if $100 isn't enough? Ask this instead. What if doing nothing is what actually costs the most? If this made you think differently about money, follow for more lessons from someone figuring it out right alongside you.